welcome at another intro, but I've decided to be brave. I am going to do an animal house. I don't usually do it often, and the ones that I did, they were kind of like more like, you know, like exhibit boxes, terrarium kind of stuff. So this is going to be like a multi-species themed animal house of different animals going on in the same house. It is going to be like a jungle night house. So imagine these like really sharp cricket noises that you would hear in a jungle, and like kind of rain and all of that. And in my head, it's so amazing. And it's gonna be different kind of foresty, jungly type animals that are nocturnal. But they're gonna be from all over the place. So you can kind of figure what animals are gonna go in here. And yeah, I have prepared this kind of house, which I'm probably not going to show because it's really just a lot of gridded pieces, you know? But yeah, I kind of structured it, and now in the following episodes of this, we will build this house out, and then in the last one we can kind of do the exterior and whatnot so that it actually looks pretty from the outside. But I want to be done with the inside in case I need more space. So today we're building for the kiwi, and obviously in celebration of the new pack coming out, that is the animal that we chose for this, and it's also kind of the first animal that you look at when you walk in. Right next to it we have the giant centipede and an exhibit box, and that has already been chilling in there the entire time that I was building. Maybe we do another exhibit animal. I kind of made a list of different ones that were, you know, working for this house, but I really like it there, and you know, I'm only gonna change it if for some reason I come up with something that fits it better. But it has this exhibit box. It kind of has this same sort of idea to it that it's kind of see-through for the visitors, but it's not so much a thing as it was with the terrarium house, you know. And I think that this project is also going to be very good at showing how this project specifically is going to be very dependent on these type of animal houses, because instead of going a lot of space like ground covered, we're kind of going to go vertical, so the animals will have a lot more space to climb and maybe go into the second story of a building rather than actually having a lot of space. So this also kind of already throws over the board the idea that we're going to kind of pay attention to how much space they require, because this one does not give them enough space. I kind of wanted them to be able to go sort of upstairs, like up this little tree thing. They can't use it, but in my head they can go there, so it's fine. But no, it's also a nightmare of a traversable area, so maybe if this was just like empty, it would be enough space for them to walk around. So I still think it's good. But yeah, I don't know. So these are the kiwis. So cute. Definitely my favorite from the pack. I have in-depth thought on this on my channel already if you want to see. It's a blind reaction, so I didn't really look into anything of the pack beforehand. I just pulled that out of the menu, all the pieces and stuff. I didn't use much of the pieces, by the way, in this build. I'm not sure I used any. I think I used new plants in this, and I will also say that I kind of did prepare this, so part of this was built before I had the pack, and then the foliage thing, I think pretty much from this clip on, this was after I actually had the pack. So this was after I posted my reaction and I watched the launch live stream, which was fun, and yeah, then I got to building. This is also why this video comes out late, but whenever now you look at, there's this statistic that you can see when you're deciding on a time for your videos to post. There's a statistic on when your viewers are most active, and then it also always says, and I think that's new, it always says that there's like no evidence that the time and when you post has a long-lasting effect on how the video does. So now I have that in the back of my mind, and I'm a little bit less stressed about posting outside of these like times. But yeah, I'm still trying to match, but not always. So we're gonna post this and just hope for the best. So yeah, basically this is a night house, like I said, so we're gonna have to kind of fight with the lights in here a bit until this is really done. And I'm hoping I will get it to be dark enough in there, or else I will kind of like put a sign that, you know, whoever tours this has to, you know, switch the time to nighttime, you know, because it would be a shame if it was too light in here, and it doesn't really look too nice with these lights. But yeah, so I did some lighting there, and I'm just really excited for how this is gonna look in the end. So now, you know, everything but this area looks a mess, but now with every animal that we're gonna build for, this is gonna get better and better and better. Also, one thing I want to say, we're not going to continue right away with this. There's a big habitat in between this house and the entrance. I know you're not seeing the outside of this at all in this video, but there is a big habitat between them, and this habitat I will probably post before I will continue this one, because it's kind of more relevant to the update. Wink, wink, wink. But yeah, so I think at this point I put in the kiwis and realized that they don't have a lot of traversable area, but yeah, I don't know. So I'm hoping that this house will come along. I think this is one of those things where I you know, you have to trust the process, and this is still in the process, so I'm trust issues occurring right now, but I think this is gonna look cool. Also, they have this little like swirly staircase around this tree. They cannot use it, but I think it looked cool, so I kind of left it. It's not really going anywhere though, but I don't know. I felt like maybe, you know, they could be using it. And I only did this though because when I was researching the animals, I read that they were actually good climbers, kind of. So that's why I did that. But you know, that's why I thought I could do it like this. So now it's just like this last little detail of adding an education sign, and then after this, we are going to be touring this little part of this house. It's a huge mess other than that, so be prepared for that. But I think that, you know, once we'll be done, it'll be pretty cool. Okay, so I'll leave you with a couple of seconds of music until we do a real-time part. Okay. Okay, good night. So this is our little exhibit here. It's pretty hard to see our cutie patooties, what are they called? Kiwis. But I kind of like it that way because it is usually kind of hard to see these kind of animals in zoos. So let's actually look over here. So this is just obviously some decoration. I kind of want to go with this like flowy shape kind of thing that we do throughout the rest of the park already. Because even though this is more jungly and it is an indoor area and kind of more themed, I still want to go kind of cohesive with the rest. So I hope that this is to the taste of all the people who really like the modern style. So obviously there's a big mess going on everywhere else, and we're not going to look at that until that is done, because it's not about what it isn't done, but about what is done. Okay, so we can go here to have a look at our giant centipedes. Oh, I found one over here. I kind of decorated this out with some more flowers and some more plants and stuff, just to give a bit more interest to that, because I don't want the exhibit boxes to all look the same. And it kind of ties in, because I use these like pink flowers sort of in other places of this as well, and I kind of think that it's going to be something that I want to do cohesively throughout this entire housing, to use these pink plants. And there's a kiwi. Oh, there's another one. They're so adorable. I didn't expect them to be my favorite from the pack, but they totally are. I might change this backdrop. I'm not happy with it, but I kind of didn't know what I would be happy with, so I'm just going to keep it like this until I have maybe a different idea. Oh, and there's number 3. So there's just 3 of them in here. They can actually come to the front here, so they can hop down this. I checked, but they're not really doing it so far. But they can if they want to. So we can go up these stairs, and from up here you kind of get this chance to look down into it and kind of get more of a view of this area back here and back there. It would be so cool if they would actually go up this ramp kind of thing, but they don't, and that's okay. So I'm not really sure what I'm doing over here, so just ignore it. But yeah, from here there's another view down, and obviously I kind of wanted them to have like a nest up here. That's where there's also like a spotlight and stuff. But they don't, but that's cool with me. That's okay. And yeah, so the idea from the very beginning on was that on the second floor you could see the animals go up into the tree. Like, this will be a thing with the other ones as well. Like I said, we're gonna go save space by going a bit more vertical other than, you know, actual ground to cover. And I think I want to like cover this up. I don't think this looks like a very nice gap sort of thing. And also I never like the curbs on these, so. Oh, this guy really hates his job, does he? I know, but it's gonna get better. So yeah, there's some indirect lighting from under here, which we will also have to kind of make prettier, I guess. And yeah, I guess that's all. It's not much to show. And they're not gonna get an outdoor area. Some of the animals in this will get an outdoor area, but the idea really is that this is a night house, so you would just see animals. Oh, see, it can go down there. You would just see the animals in this light stuff. Not much light, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I lost my place here, but I was watching the kiwi. It's so cute. So yeah, I don't know. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you are excited for our big animal house here to get into shape and all of that. And I think there's probably going to be a different build for one of the new animals in a different park, probably out this week. So I hope that you're excited for this. And I hope that you're also excited for the kiwi. It's my absolute favorite. Also, kiwi gang. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Bye!